Filling in for Abigail and Emily Osry, I'm Angel Rouse.
And I'm Jalen Young. Welcome to Season 6, Episode 22 of El Camino Reality.
This week we discussed the new dress code,
show how students are studying for AP tests, and of course toss it over to Josh Schaefer for this week's sports wrap-up.
Hey Jalen, did you hear the announcement about the new dress code?
Yeah, and it seems like not much changed. Well, except for how much skin girls can show.
Well, Jenny Mariano, Isabella Balby, and Keegan Sly talked to students and Ms. Schuster about it.
A new school dress code was announced on Wednesday the 17th on the morning announcements. The real rules and purpose of these dress codes were lost in translation between the morning announcements and students.
Head coverings including hats, baseball caps, visors, and beanies may be worn at school during school hours only if they are official ECR gear or of solid color with no writing, pictures, or symbols on the headgear. As it is stated in our student handbook, tube tops and halter tops may not be worn on campus during school hours. Pranks are committed and kids don't think anything of it, but we have had instances before where unfortunately a young lady's top is pulled down because it does not have straps on it. It does then expose the child. Though it is mostly directed at our female population, I would tell anybody and everybody that it is for your ultimate safety.
Although the miscommunications were cleared up, there was still some speculation about the new dress code. The main debate about the dress code was whether or not it was sexist.
I think it's dumb. I think Elko has prided itself on maintaining a feminist standpoint on dress codes and keeping it, women can wear whatever they want. Putting a dress code like this is telling guys it's okay to kind of objectify it with whatever they're wearing.
I feel offended, seriously, because it treats as if men only see women as objects, and that's not true.
And I think it's ridiculous that banning shoulders is a distraction for people in classrooms. At the shoulder, no one gets distracted by shoulder.
Say goodbye to tube tops. For El Camino Reality, this is Jenny Mariano.
El Camino brags a high number of advanced placement tests.
And an impressive pass rate.
But how do we manage to do that consistently?
Tunga Bayarma, Jared Stein, and my co-anchor ask AP teachers the secret to their success.
AP students generally get higher test scores and better grades than regular students. This is due to their specific studying techniques.
What I make sure we do is not just, we study the history a lot, but we also study the skills, so the essay skills and the primary document skills and any other important things, comparison skills, change over time skills, analysis skills.
I'm in AP World right now, and it's an independent study class, so I just do a lot of reading and I keep up with the classwork and what he assigns. And then for the essay portion, the Lauren prepares us pretty well, so it's something that I think if you just do the work in class, I'll be fine.
For AP Language, it is the first key element is multiple choice, so they have to be really taught how to attack a passage. They have to clear 55 questions, 4 separate passages. They only have 50 minutes to do it. So each day in class we practice question attack, distractors, how to do those elements.
Most of my AP classes are independent study, so I have to read the chapter on my own, take my own notes, and be prepared for any upcoming tests. And AP English is more like critical thinking and analysis, not like, a lot of homework. So I have to just study whatever we discussed in class.
Anyone taking an AP class should start practicing and studying early. They should go to the AP College Board before they sign up for the class. They should review what elements of the test they have to prepare for so they know what they're signing themselves up for. And then when they start a class, they should really work on their own work habits and self-discipline and pacing themselves to prepare for the exam.
The work ethic of AP students may encourage other students to improve their work habits as well. For El Camino Reality, this is Tunga Bayarma.
And now let's toss it over to Josh Schaefer for this week's sports wrap-up.
Thanks, Jalen. On Thursday, the girls' varsity soccer team opened their 2016 playoff campaign with a 5-0 victory over the Southgate Rams here at ECR. The goals were scored by Lala Rice, Shelby Vasich, Emily Epstein, Sophie Yanez, and Ella Davidson. The team will play again this Wednesday against league opponents, the Cleveland Cavaliers, here at ECR at 3 o'clock p.m. The game will be live streamed to ecrjournalism.com/live, so make sure you tell your sixth period teachers to either come out and support, or you can watch it live on ecrjournalism.com. On Friday, the boys varsity soccer team opened their 2016 playoff campaign with a 2-0 victory over the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Andy Garcia got back on the score sheet once again with a fabulous goal to open the scoring, and Cesar Oliva scored off of a cross from David Hussey later in the second half. The final score 2-0. This Thursday at 3 o'clock p.m., they will play host to the Sylmar Spartans here at ECR CHS. That game will also be live streamed to ecrjournalism.com/live. Once again, 3 o'clock p.m., and it's during sixth period, so tell your teachers. On Friday, the girls varsity basketball team defeated the Fairfax Lions in a thriller, a final score of 49-47. The Conquistadors were led by sophomore Alexis Rodriguez, who had 14 points, and senior Kari Richardson, who had 11. Staying on the topic of girls varsity basketball, we'd like to congratulate head coach Kara Blumfield on the birth of her new baby boy, Cruz. Congratulations to her and all of her loved ones. On Saturday, the boys varsity basketball team traveled to Westchester High School in a rematch of the 2013 and 2014 CIF LA City Section Division I Championship games. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at @ECR_live for news and updates about when and where our next live broadcast will be. For El Camino Reality, I'm Josh Schaefer.
From all of us on the crew of El Camino Reality,
Stay sharp, Conquistadors.
don't forget to tell your friends to check us out on YouTube and at ecrjournalism.com.
Accompanying the credits is some music from El Camino band Future Starts Slow.